Welcome to this video presentation by FFR Trading. Today we're focusing on trader Ian Cooper and his 3 premium options trading systems. First, we'll look at the News Event Trader program, then Trigger Point, and finally his Tech Stocks options program. But first, who are we here at FFR Trading and what is our role here? FFR Trading is a boutique vetting firm. We've been vetting strategies and traders for over 15 years. We're looking for veteran traders who have viable, proven strategies that we can pass along to our clients here at FFR Trading. We refer to our vetting process as our 8-step certification process. Step number 1, we're looking for traders that are referred to us by a trusted third party. That could be a broker, that could be another trader. In step number 2, we have an application process that each trader has to go through. Step number 3, we look for traders who are licensed or have been licensed in the past. That makes it easier to do our due diligence if we can check with the NFA, the SEC to see are there any red flags with this trader and their background and so on. Step number 4, we get them to disclose the rules for their systems. We want to make sure that it is a viable strategy that will be working in the current markets. Step number 5, again, we're looking for experienced traders who have been trading at least 15 years. They've traded through many different market conditions, but also they're good teachers. Step number 6, we get a back test of the strategy. Step number 7, we get the traders' brokerage statements going back as far as we can get them. Ideally 3 to 5 years of statements showing trades in the live market. Finally, in step number 8, we run that system or strategy in a live account. We want to make sure that the trades are executed properly, that the system performs as anticipated. So it's a pretty thorough process, I think you would agree. Let me introduce you to Ian Cooper. Ian's been helping traders grow and protect their accounts since 1999. So over the last 22 plus years now, he's taught thousands of investors how to trade news flow and herd mentality. In fact, Ian created the ADD news flow strategy, which allows traders to anticipate, disseminate, and trade the death of news by exploiting that herd mentality. Currently, Ian uses technical, fundamental, and news analysis to help individual investors grow their wealth. He's a firm believer that hard work and thorough research will lead to investment success. Let's first look at Ian's News Event Trader options program. The News Event Trader program follows in the footsteps of some billionaire strategies of the likes of Warren Buffett, Sir John Templeton, and Baron Rothschild. It was Baron Rothschild who said the time to buy is when there's blood in the street. Warren Buffett said, be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. The point being is News Event Trader looks to spot where the herd has overreacted to news events, creating an excessively oversold or overbought opportunity. The service simply trades puts and calls. They aim for at least 3 new opportunities every week. The minimum account size recommended is $5,000. Starting out, especially if you have a small account, allocate small amounts per trade. For example, if you have a $5,000 account size, start out with 10% or $500 per trade alert. It never makes sense to risk the house on any one trade. Risk control is important to all of our traders. Ian is no different. He uses a stop loss of at least 35% on all option trades to protect the portfolio. All right, let's take a look at the performance of the News Event Trader program. These results are based on a starting balance of $10,000 and allocating approximately $1,000 per trade. These numbers are non-compounded, and this is now 4 years worth of data ending in January of 2023. During that time frame, that $10,000 initial deposit turns into a net profit of $123,050. The return on capital during the entire period of over 1,200%. The average annual return of 248%. And a monthly average of about $2,000 per month. The win rate at 74%, with the average winner of $589, the average loss just slightly larger at $643. So it's that high win percentage that gets that equity curve moving higher over time. Here's an example of a news event trading alert. This one was from January of 2022. It also includes any trades that were open here and any trades that were recently closed and how they performed. So you get an overall snapshot of what has happened recently with the service. Next, let's take a look at Ian's Trigger Point options trading system. The trigger point options trading system relies strictly on 5 key technical indicators. They are the RSI, the MACD, the Williams percentage, and Bollinger Bands, along with money flow. When they all align in an overbought or oversold condition, the market tends to pivot in the opposite direction about 85% of the time. The trigger point option system not only guides you through each one, but you'll also receive an average of 10 trades per month. Then with a combination of weekly and monthly options coupled with their technical indicators, they'll help you produce respectable returns along the way. Trigger point trades simple puts and calls. They aim for 3 new opportunities every week. The minimum account size recommended is $5,000. A stop loss is used of 35% on all option trades to protect the portfolio. All right, let's take a look at the performance of the Trigger Point Options program. This is based on a $10,000 account size, again, allocating about $1,000 per trade. This is about 6 years worth of data here, and you can see that initial $10,000 turns into a net profit of $230,194. That's a 2,302% return on capital during that period. The system is averaging 383% per year. That's a monthly average of about $3,000 per month. It wins 70% of the trades. The average winner here is $801, the average loss of $664. Here is an example of a trigger point trade alert. This was for Tuesday, January 18th in 2022. And the action to take here, they were exiting the second half of a TTWO February 18, 2022, $150 calls for a win, and then buying to open the February 11th $160 calls at the market in the morning. It says shares of TTWO are pushing higher on news that Microsoft is buying Activision Blizzard in an all-cash deal of $68.7 billion. So as a trader, you get that alert and execute those trades in your own brokerage account. You do have the option to have broker-assisted trading as well. And that's where the broker will execute these trades for you on your behalf. And the final program we'll look at is Ian's Tech Stocks Options Trading Service. The Tech Stock Option Program focuses on, guess what? Tech stocks. In fact, it focuses on the biggest, most liquid tech stocks on the market. With tech stocks, they're simply trading puts and calls. They aim for at least 3 new opportunities every week, and the minimum account size recommended is $5,000. They're looking for overreactions in individual stocks, ETFs, and indices for opportunity. Here are the performance numbers for the Tech Stock Options Program. Now, this is 7 years worth of data. Again, this is based on a $10,000 account size, allocating approximately $1,000 per trade. And during that 7-year period, the system turned that $10,000 into $236,000. That's a 2,362% return on capital. It's averaging 314% per year, and the monthly average is about $2,600 a month in profit. It wins 71% of the trades. The average win is $1,200. The average loss just $567. So you get a nice high win percentage, but also the wins are much larger on average than the losses. Here's an example trade alert from the program. The action to take here was to buy to open a small number of the DIA February 18 350 puts at the market. And then we have a summary as to why the alert is being made. Access to subscriptions are limited. First of all, we have to make sure it's a good fit for you. Each trader's office can only handle so many subscribers. Also, they do have to limit the subscriptions due to volume control. In other words, they can't have all these traders taking the exact same trade because it might show up on the big bank's radar. And if it shows up on the big bank's radar, the big banks would trade against it. So we do have to limit the number of subscribers due to the volume control. So all the programs that we offer our clients here at FFR Trading are what we call Learn and Earn programs. So it's not just a signal service, but it also comes with the educational material that each of the trader provides. So if you want to learn the strategy for yourself, you can do that. With Ian services, you get direct access to Ian for any educated questions you have regarding the markets or the methodology. You, of course, get the trade alerts to your email or your cell phone, but also all the educational material that comes describing the entry rules, the exit rules, the money management rules, and so forth. We do provide you access to third-party registered brokers. That's an option if you don't have time to execute these trades on your own and you would prefer to have a licensed, registered third-party broker that has been working with these traders for many years execute those trades on your behalf. And of course, you get access to us here at FFR Trading. Again, our goal is to build you a well-rounded portfolio of strategies. In other words, we want to diversify you among different strategies. So if one strategy may not be performing well, the other strategies may be performing well because they're not correlated to that particular strategy, and it helps improve performance over time. If you would like more information on some of Ian's strategies we've talked about today, or any of the strategies we offer here at FFR Trading, you can call us directly at 800-883-0524 or support@ffrtrading.com. We hope this presentation has been helpful, and we look forward to serving you and helping you reach your financial goals.